What's up, guys? We're going to be talking about obviously the game week results weekend of game week 12 of the Premier League. So there was some obviously massive results on the weekend. I'll tell you guys right now, my some I'm gonna be honest, straight up, and I butchered my predictions as usual, as I usually do. But I'll be honest with you, I actually was shocked. I can't lie. This has been a shocking weekend, and the Premier League is the best league, as I say, because it just shows in this week is unpredictable as hell. So let's just obviously start off with the first game of the weekend back. Obviously, when international break was 2 weeks, which no one misses us 2 weeks of international break. But anyways, let's get into it. I got this one result right. The first game of the weekend back. Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. Pretty much Chelsea dominated the entire game. There wasn't much. I watched the first half, I'm being honest with you. The second half, I think I fell asleep. It wasn't the fact that this game, but I was just tired. But it wasn't much into it. Obviously, there was the Mudweki part where he basically just came in there with Palmer. It could have been 2-0 at that time. Chelsea could have closed shop. There was nothing much struggle. It was just an easy win for Enzo Maresca against his former team, obviously, who he managed previously. But yeah, so Chelsea obviously this was a good result for Chelsea. Obviously, it wasn't an easy game coming back, especially against I won't say the King Power Stadium where it used to be. They weren't Leicester, not the same team that they used to be too, but pretty much still a good win for Chelsea, especially just being in the top four right now, and that's one of their goals. I don't think they'll challenge for the title this season. Next season, who knows if they get some new signings, especially a new goalkeeper. That Sanchez is suspect as well for them. And I've seen Chelsea fans, they don't rate him, they don't like him. They want him out of the club, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, pretty much good win for Chelsea. So, Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. I predicted 1-1 draw for this game, I'll be honest. I said I had a feeling I was still going to slap them, but I just went with him. I was hoping for a 1-1 draw, if I'm being honest with you. But next time I'm not doing this because I jinxed it for myself. But yeah, pretty much Odegaard ran the show in this game. Fantastic player. Again, you just see why he was just a massive miss for Arsenal, creating those chances, opening those lanes for Arsenal to come into. He was just a massive player, in especially just how he operates in the team. Arteta just revolves the entire tempo around him to create chances and all these other things. If you want to include like these stats that I included with him, and fair play to Arsenal. Nottingham Forest are not like a team now just that you can just slap up easily like that. But yeah, Nottingham Forest are not an easy team to beat. So I give it credit to Arsenal. Especially they had to show their powers into this title race still. Are they still in the title race? Like I said, personally, I don't think they're in the title race anymore. I think they're out, if I'm being honest with you. I think Arsenal fans will be happy with this win too, especially when Odegaard's back now. And like I think I think Saka had a bit of a niggle here and there, but he seemed like he obviously those 2 weeks of international break, he must have recovered from that. Obviously, I think he didn't even travel to the English international game, so fair play to him. And yeah, good win for Arsenal. Aston Villa against Crystal Palace, a 2-2 draw. I predicted a 4-1 win for Aston Villa, and you guys understand why I went with that. Come on, like it wasn't. Crystal Palace have been on bad form, like they've not been great. One point Crystal Palace are even winning, and I'll be honest with you, I watched the highlights because I like what I always do. I don't watch the full game, don't like I watch all the games. I watch the highlights, obviously. So it looked like Crystal Palace are actually like the better team. And I said this, I don't know if I've said this if I did not say it, but I said it in my own spare time, where I think Aston Villa are kind of an overrated team. I don't know what it is. They've got some like dangerous players here and there. Like they've got that Duran who I highly rate. You guys know. I think Ollie Watkins, you guys know. I think he's highly overrated. Ollie Watkins, I don't rate him. Like they've got some like dangerous players like that Rogers, or who's that Ramsey? Another one. I think to be fair, he might be out because I know. And before the international break, he was playing at Studs really well. He was cooking our players, but he got injured. But they got like Tillemans and all these players. Like even they got some decent centre backs like Pau Torres and Carlos, who are like these are international players and stuff like Digne and all these and Martinez. So it's like they're not a bad team or a bad squad, as in like the bench wise they're even pretty decent. They got that Onana too, who I wanted from Everton. So like they've got some decent players that can like cause trouble for any team. But again, it's just they're a away team. Like it goes under the radar because people concentrate on the big teams like Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, and like all these big teams. Like even Man United, if they're a big club anymore, a big team. I'll get into them later, by the way. But it's kind of a weird one. Honestly, it's kind of a weird one. But yeah, not a good result for Aston Villa, if I'm being honest, especially in the top four. Chelsea are coming in now, and even Tottenham, who knows? Like Tottenham could even be the team that's coming up to top four. But so we're not into the season. We're in 12 games right now, so Aston Villa definitely need to fix up quick. Bournemouth against Brighton. I can't lie to you. I'm not shocked by this result. I'll be honest with you. I said this was going to be an entertaining game, and from the highlights, it did look like a fantastic game to watch. Both attacking teams are both upcoming youngster managers. Like you could tell I know I'm using this word a lot usually now, but the philosophy between them both, you can clearly tell they love their attacking style. They're all like playing this passive here, passive there, passive from the back, triangle passes, square passes, whatever you want to call it. It's just simple as fantastic football to watch. And yeah, it looked like a good game to watch. Obviously, Bournemouth will be disappointed. They were at home. They wanted to get the 3 points. But Brighton are not a team that can be slept on. And honestly, I want to come up against them at the MX Stadium. So that's going to be a hard game to when we play them. But we beat them twice, to be fair. Unlike Arsenal, we don't make excuses saying that, we're this and that. But it is what it is. Don't get me started on Arsenal fans. But genuinely, fantastic win from Brighton. But I wouldn't be, if I was a Bournemouth fan, I'd still be like, yeah, you're being Arsenal, you're beating Manchester City by ease. Don't be disappointed. Brian, obviously, like I said, it's the Premier League any day. By the way, guys, I'm going to get to our result. I'll be honest, I was pissed in that game. I'm going to talk about my game, obviously, Liverpool, just in case anyone's know. But yeah, good win. Pretty much good win. Brentford against Everton. Like I always say, Everton are arse. Let's just be honest, say how it is. Goodison Park is a pile of you know what. Said last year at this crap stadium. They're moving into a new stadium that most likely they're going to be playing in relegation anyway, or championship, whatever it's called. So good luck with that, Everton fans. You can enjoy it, hold that. But pretty much, Brentford, kind of disappointed with them, I'll be honest. I was hoping that they'll smash Everton up because Everton are the annoying little brother you just want to slap up every 24/7. So yeah, it's just I wanted to go with a 1-0 win for Brentford. I'll be honest, I even said it like this game looks like it's just gonna be a boring ass game. Like you could just I would genuinely rather just do revision, whatever you want to call it, maths, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, pretty much 0-0 end game. Fulham against Wolves. I'll be honest with you, I am shocked that Wolves won this by this scoreline. Wolves 4-1. I can't lie to you, Matis Cunha, if you watched him, this guy at Atletico Madrid, he's not a bad player. He's more of a centre forward, those old school centre forwards where he's not as good as Bobby Firmino. Like Bobby was the best in the Premier League as that. Like obviously I'm not gonna say the best because there was one guy that was called Drogba. He was the best at this. Drogba was known for this, where he holds up the ball. You got those like players that don't fully, what should I say? They're not an actual striker. They're just one of where they assist the wingers majority of the time, or they're instrumental in the way of like holding the ball up. Basically, that's their main role, and to cause trouble for the defenders. And obviously the pressing and all the other things too. Obviously, they're the ones that set off the. They're the ones that start off the pressure from the attack. So yeah. Matis Cunha is a player to watch. I'd say that I wouldn't be shocked. Like for me, I think Tottenham can do something with him. Tottenham, he looks like a Tottenham player, but he's a fantastic player. And that was the second goal in. I can't remember which goal it was, but what a fantastic finishes. turns his body straight away and just shoots it into top bin. So fantastic finish. But yeah, pretty good win for Wolves, and Fulham definitely need to fix up from that result. Now, this was when I said in my title, this is going to be my title, this is going to be my description. What the F happened in this game? 4-0 Tottenham. I can't lie to you. I don't give a crap what anyone says. No one could have predicted 4-0 for Spurs. This is the same Spurs that Chiellini said that the biggest bottle jobs. They're known for to be the biggest bottle jobs in football since the dawn of football, and it started when a grassroots position led, or whatever you want to call it. It was the biggest bottle job club, and I'm not even joking. And for some reason, I said it, and I keep saying it. Manchester City are not walking out with 3 points in this game. I'll be honest, I wanted a 2-2 draw. I'm looking at my thing right now. I wanted a 2-2 draw in this game. But, I forgot to mention, guys, I went 3-0 for Fulham in that game, by the way, just to mention it. So I backed Fulham. So Fulham fans can't come at me for that. But yeah, 4-1, obviously, Wolves won. Fair credit to them. But going back to this game, what the actual shit happened in this game? I don't know how to say it. It's one of those ones where it's just like, is this actually real? Like, you pinch yourself, is this real? And it is. And it's, guys, like, I knew this was going to be a hard game. And this is at the Etihad Stadium, so it's not like, it's not even at Tottenham's ground. It wasn't even like Chelsea or like Liverpool on flicking. Even you could even possibly even say, well, it's like Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. It was Tottenham that did this, but I wouldn't be shocked because, and I said it in my prediction video. Tottenham are Man City's bogey team. Pep, I find know of Pep Guardiola, fantastic manager, but for some reason Pep has like a bogey factor when it comes to against Tottenham. I don't know what it is. I think it's like his worst team to come up against from what I know of under his management career. So it's just, for some reason Tottenham will just have Man City's number. And the one that ran the show was Kulusevski, and fantastic player, honestly, playing in the 10. Right now, for me, is he the best 10? I don't know about that. I think Palmer probably is still. But he has been fantastic. That ball for the first, wicked pass into Maddison. And Maddison, for me, was fantastic. Probably going to give man the match to him. But for me, Kulusevski, he deserved it. And what a win. And it's just, I can't even believe this result. 4-0. I'm actually, as I've for one, didn't lose, like, was it 2 years? Something like that. They didn't lose. But fair credit to them. I'm not gonna take anything, but thank you. But by the way, thank you, Tottenham, for giving us more of a bigger margin. So yeah, massive win for Tottenham, and they should be happy with their team. And Ange, if I was a Tottenham, don't be Ange out. You could see the guy. And all these are things, he's not talking and all these. I know I've seen memes of him, this and that, but he's a good manager and I kind of respect him. He has that winning mentality and all this stuff. So, and Tottenham fans do need this. They got that loser mentality. I watched this, a Tottenham YouTuber, he was talking about like where he was pissed with his own fan base. I agree with majority of everything he says. He's like, his fan base is a loser fan base and all this stuff. They've got that loser mentality. And I agree with everything he said. Tottenham do need to start believe in their own manager, and they do need to win a trophy this year. If I'm being honest with you, Carabao Cup could even do well for them. So, but yeah, fair credit to Tottenham. But I forgot to mention, Manchester City have lost 5 times in a row. Obviously, 3 times in the Premier League, 5 times as in as in competitions basically. And Guardiola, first time in his career, fantastic manager. Like I got to say, I'm not going to take anything for Pep. Pep can have an off season, by the way. He can. But what the actual, you know what I want to say, but yeah, Manchester City definitely need to fix up. So Liverpool against Southampton. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I genuinely was crapping my pants. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was, I'm not gonna lie, Liverpool made it tougher than it seemed. I'll be honest with you. I predicted 2-0 win. 2-0 win. Sorry, I'm clicking up. It was obviously the St. Mary's Stadium. I'm not going to be honest. I've been a Liverpool fan throughout my whole life. And one thing I hear about Liverpool, for some reason when we come back from international break, it's like we turn into, like, I don't even know, Long Ball FC will turn into West Brom, Tony Pulis. Like, genuinely the worst style of football I've seen in a long time. But I'll be straight up and honest with you. This is what champions do, though. This is how you win the Premier League. And when we won the Premier League in the 20 season, you have to count on these type of games. You're not going to be perfect in every game. You look back at the great Arsenal teams, the great Chelsea teams, you look at the great Manchester United, you look at even this current Manchester City team, even Liverpool's team. You don't have to play in every game the best, but what do winners do? Even if they're not playing at the best, they still somehow and some way win a game. And Liverpool did it in this way, where I'll be honest with you. Thank you, McCarthy, for I don't know if you're a Liverpool fan, but I'm a Liverpool fan. Thank you for making us win this game. But pretty much again, guys, there's one man for me. He's the best player in the world, Mohamed Salah. This guy, for me, he's the king of the Premier League right now. No one comes close to him. I've said it again. Him and De Bruyne for me are the best in this league. Them two have carried this league. But if I'm being honest, Salah's carried the league more than De Bruyne as you look at it. But De Bruyne has been injured majority of the time. Salah has been consistent. The guy look after himself. You can just see he's dedicated to the sport still. The guy's 32. What is it, like 16? What is it, 16 G or something already? And we're not in December still. We're still going into December, and it's just scary. But I can't talk highly but guys, you know why I talk highly of this guy, because my own king fan base disrespect this guy. So it's like, even the rivals respect him more than us, my own fan base. That's why I get pissed talking about this guy. This guy has delivered each season for us consistently for 7 years in a row. Everyone calls this guy a one season player. He's gonna be young Klopp this and now. He's a systematic player. Guess what? What is he doing now? You a-hole. So there's nothing else new about this guy. He's the king for a reason, and I'm happy to still have him. And FSG, they'll give me the extension. I'm going by the guys. I will probably make a video about his interview because I am a Liverpool fan. And I'm going to say right now, if any Liverpool fan disagrees with that interview, you are delusional, you are top red, and all these other things combined, I don't give a single. I'm not going to get into it, but I'll be honest, guys. I'm trying to keep swearing now and all these other things down because I'm lying. I was pissed. And I'm happy what Salah said. I don't give a crap what anyone else says. These little crybabies like Jamie Carragher and all these lot. Because I'm happy he's calling FSG. This guy needs a contract extension. And I'm saying it again. Liverpool fans that wanted this guy out, you are idiots. You are idiots. This guy has been consistent for us. He's kept us in the top 4 in so many occasions. Again, Salah didn't play in yesterday's game. We don't win that game. We lose 2-1. I'm not relying on these bums like Darwin Núñez and all these lot to win me the title. Simple as. And I'm going to keep saying it. FSG, don't give the extension. I am going to do everything in my power to get these clowns out of my club because they've done it so many times. So, again, massive win for us. Going back to what I was saying. This again, I was just happy we got the result, and that's all I'm asking because Man City dropped points and Arsenal won, so we had to win this. We had to win this game, and yeah, all that matters. You're gonna look back at this fixture. These are the games that win you titles. You're gonna be like, that's the game. That's the game we won the title. So 3 points collectors for those 31 points, 8 points ahead of Manchester City, 9 points ahead of Arsenal. So I'm happy, and Liverpool fans should be happy. And I'm gonna say thank you, Mo Salah, for winning this game. Thank you. Clowns. Alright, Ipswich Town against Manchester United. Manchester United had a pile of horse shit. I'm just gonna say the shit, and yeah, it's just I'm happy. There's one thing I'm always gonna say. There's one medicine you need in life is Manchester United tears, and when Manchester United lose, it makes your mood better, and that's what I just love it. I just can't like it, guys. Honest to God, it makes me happy to see Manchester United just drop points, and I just love it. Ruben Alvarez came in, obviously, it was his first game. He went with 3 centre-backs. He was implementing his tactics, his formation that he obviously got from Sporting. Playing Evans, Johnny Evans at this stage too, in 2024, we're living in these times where Johnny Evans is still playing football. Fair credit to him. But it's one of those results again where obviously Rashford scored in the 82 seconds of the game. You're looking at, we've got Ruben Alvarez already coming in doing a masterclass already against Ipswich Town. We'll be smacked up 2-0 by the way. So, yeah. I can't lie. That Hutchinson, guys, I want to talk about this guy. I said it. Didn't I say, guys, in my prediction video, who their most dangerous player? Guys, all I'm saying, I know some ballers. Obviously, Chelsea let go of him. I don't know if they did great, but personally, I know guys are going to cook me on this. I think he's better than Sancho. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to say I think he's better than Sancho. I think Sancho is overhyped bomb. But honestly, fantastic finish from him. Turns in, cuts in. It was a kind of unlucky deflection on it, but at the end of the day, he got shot and I think it was in the left top bins. I'm going to say, guys, for me, I'm going to say man of the match is Onana, guys. Onana won this game. I think Onana is ass. But if Onana wasn't playing in this game, guys, Manchester United would probably walk with a 3-1 loss in this game. They didn't deserve it, but Ipswich Town should have won this game. And Ruben Alvarez even said, yeah, what? I can't listen. One thing, I do like the way Ruben Alvarez talks. He didn't celebrate too. He just drinking his water like Pep Guardiola does. That ball fraud when he's losing or when he concedes a goal. But Ruben Alvarez was like saying about his own captain, his captain guy. This is his captain of the team. And he said that he's a long ball merchant. That's what he is. And I agree with him. Bruno Fernandes, that beaver looking ass. He's all he just does is cries and whinges all the time, just gets injured every single time. You know what that guy does? He probably has less GA, probably the more he talks to actual official. That's what the guy does. He's a clown. But I agree on that. And you could clearly tell that. I think he's already said that he wants new signings in. And he said that. What I loved what he said too is that he said this is going to be the most toughest thing he's probably ever going to do in his career too, to get Manchester United at the top. So I love it, guys. As a Liverpool fan, obviously they're my biggest driver. I love when Manchester United do. I really like to you. When Manchester United do crap, I'm happy. So, and that's what rivals should do. Manchester United will do the same thing. When I was in primary school, my mates, they used to take the piss out of me. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to win every moment. I'm going to enjoy every moment of this sort of when I'm sipping on those tears. So thank you, Ipswich Town. I was going to say too, thank you for making these clowns again. By the oh my God. God, I don't even know this. They were doing like videos of mostly training videos, like every club, I don't have every team does it, but every team YouTube channel does it where there's like show behind the scenes and all the club thing, and they're like, oh my God, his aura, the way he talks to his players, these Manchester United fans. I'm like, these are need a humbling. They need a smackdown back to reality where they are being shit. So thank you, Ipswich Town. So yeah, like I always say, guys. By the way, I'm not going to rely on Manchester United from mid-dropping Manchester City and Arsenal dropping points because they're a pile of shit. So, who are the teams that are relying? I'll tell you right now, Chelsea, Tottenham, and even, at one point, even probably Arsenal or Manchester City, where, obviously, those are the only teams that are relying. All the teams are just jokes, so those are only 4 teams that are relying. So, yeah, Manchester United, if you're an Arsenal fan, Manchester City fan, just pray to God. Just pray to God. And that's it. That's literally, just pray to God and... because Manchester United, they're not going to do anything for you. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is obviously the last game of the weekend. St. James's Park. I'm going to be honest again, another massive result where I was shocked. Oh, by the way, guys, I did predict, I just forgot to mention it, I did predict a 1-0 win for Ipswich Town, for flick's sake, but it is what it is. But going back to the West Ham game, I went with the 2-0 win. So it was roles reverse. So in a way, I kind of jinxed Newcastle in a way. I can't lie to you. This is kind of an embarrassing result for Newcastle, especially with the quality they have. They have Gordon, Isaac, and all these players, and Bruno Gomes, and Jonathan, who's coming to the Series to be a striker, now he's going to centre mid. But I expected Newcastle to win this game. I can't lie to you, and it's kind of an embarrassing result because West Ham are not being good, and West Ham's manager, I keep forgetting his name, and his name is kind of dodgy, so I'll just say the West Ham manager. He is in a bad situation right now where you look at West Ham and they backed him by it. Guys, they backed him. They have backed him. West Ham fans didn't even tell you. I watched some West Ham content creators. They've even said they backed him. So I can't like, is this a stage where he can build momentum from? Yes, he probably can. We don't know. It's football. Football is the best sport in the world, and this is why we love this sport. But it's where we have to see though. We're still first back in. So obviously I do want to see where West Ham build from, because I do one thing I kind of do. I don't want West Ham to be relegated. I think they're a team that they do remind me of a Premier League team. So in a way, this is a massive result for them. So it's not easy. By the guys, we're gonna play. I've said it for me personally. I think Newcastle game is gonna be a tough game for us. So yeah, so I don't know what to say, guys. I'm actually kind of speechless anyway, because I didn't expect this from West Ham. But listen, Southampton almost beat Liverpool. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. So it's a weird game. What a weird game. Like, what flicking this, like I said, it's a weird weekend. I can't, like, what flicking Spurs won 4-0 on Man City. I can't still believe that. Honest God, when I'm going to look at the end of this year's, like, the result, I'm going to look back and be like, oh my God, Tottenham won 4-0 against Man City. Like, flicking, we're going back to the Middlesbrough days where Middlesbrough smacked them up like 8-1 or something like that in 2009. So, yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up, guys. I'm speechless about the West Ham game. Fair credit to them, and hopefully for West Ham's sake, they can build a momentum from it, like I said. But like I always say, guys, obviously make sure to subscribe, hit the like, hit the like button, sorry, and hit the bell notification to stay notified. And like I said, guys, that I've just forgot to mention something. The FIFA or EFC 25, as you want to call it, a video is going to come out. I was having trouble. It was my internet providers, whatever you want to call them, Virgin Media. They were kind of having some issues here and then, but Virgin Media problem. And yeah, it's been fixed. That's why the Premier League obviously on my phone, the Premier League app's working perfectly fine again. Thank God for that. So that's where I'm looking at the table and stuff, and just to look at stats and stuff. So just a breakdown game, but thank God it's back. And thank God Premier League's back. By the way, I can't lie. I just enjoyed seeing Liverpool back, and just the Premier League back in action. So Champions League, by the way, guys, Champions League format. Like I said, I can't wait to do that. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna do collabs with but it won't see me collabs. It'll probably see me on other YouTube channel. I'll shout them on, and then you can go look at them. I'm gonna email some YouTubers and stuff, try to broad my stuff out and try to make, like I said, guys, make this channel big, and God willingly, I leave it in God's hands, and hopefully I can work well from it and I can build myself from it. And I do love this, guys. It's my most favorite hobby, so I genuinely do want to go into it. But like going back to the FIFA video, I will be dropping down my critical review channel, which I'll leave in the description, guys. Make sure to subscribe to it. Make sure you can binge watch all my videos which videos I've dropped. I'd highly recommend the Call of Duty one, which I did. But yeah, always, like I always say, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.